Getting ready for their steak bites, the onions and mushrooms. Our version of surf and turf. Steak, lobster, prawns. What I love to do when doing grains is I go 1/3 barley, 1/3 millet. Like, this is an alternative to rice. Instead of rice, I like doing grains. And I didn't realize that you can just throw all these grains in the rice cooker and they mix and they blend just like you would rice. And the same thing, twice as much water as you put in grain. And see? So we got red quinoa, barley, and millet. And I don't know if it's better for you than rice or the same, but I like it. I enjoy the texture, I enjoy the taste. Love it. These shrimp skewers, and we're gonna do spicy shrimp skewers. So we're gonna do cayenne pepper and Cajun. I think that was the Cajun, and this is way too much cayenne pepper. Oh my god. Reminds me of that time I made pizza and I made, I diced up or food processed habanero peppers into my sauce, and then I started eating the sauce to like test it. Totally burnt my mouth. Oh, you came over that night and we had that pizza and it was really spicy, remember? Okay, so now I'm just gonna like sort of rub it in, and these are super gonna be spicy. But I don't know if this is gonna make a difference, but we'll put the spice on the bottom. And then on top, we're just gonna bury them in fresh parsley. Now, unfortunately, some of the parsley is not gonna be on the shrimp. We're not gonna get to eat it, but I'm gonna try to put as much parsley on the actual shrimp. And the whole point of doing the parsley on the shrimp is because these are going to be so spicy that I'm assuming that the parsley are going to take some of the heat. And of course, I've never made this before, so I don't know. There you go. The ingredients. So we're going to steam greens. Whenever I steam vegetables, I always like to oil my... Oh, it's so cold in here. I always like to oil my pan with coconut oil. I mean, I don't know if you really have to even oil stuff when you steam it, but I just get the bottom of the pan all oily, and I don't know, the coconut oil infuses a little bit of its really nice flavor, and if it retains a little bit of the fat, then that's great. I like that too. So we're gonna do green beans and broccolini. Okay, so there's the green beans. Here's half the broccolini. Now I kind of have to chop these guys up. I've never really done broccolini before. I don't know how it's like related to broccoli, but I really like broccoli. Okay, so I'm just gonna wash this up. I just gave that a good wash, and it kind of feels like there's stuff on it. I should really get into that alkaline washing all your produce. Might be a real thing. Okay, so broccolini and green beans, steam those up. Next we're going to do our dried mushrooms, onions, and steak bites. That's why we chopped up our steak. And here is dried mushrooms. And when you dry them, see, and they pack way more flavor. So if you like eating with mushrooms a lot, I've heard it from a number of people, they always recommend go dried mushrooms. Now it's time for the meats. Okay, I'm gonna use grapeseed oil. And the reason I use grapeseed oil when I cook is because it has a higher flash point And you don't really want it fried with olive oil. And I know right now so many of you are frying with olive oil. And you can take my word for it, or you can look it up. When you fry with olive oil, you're bringing it past its flash point, and it's becoming subtly carcinogenic. And carcinogenic is something that's just bad for the living stuff in your body. Excuse me for not having technical terms, but that's why I fry with grapeseed oil. Okay, basil and oregano. We're gonna put that in there. Now, I don't know, does it say wash before? Yes, it does. You know, sometimes you buy greens and they say thoroughly washed and you can just go to town. But no. Whoops. Onions. I can't remember the last time I ate so many onions. Okay, so we're putting in fresh oregano and basil. Smell that? Oh, I love the smell of basil. These fried mushrooms with fresh oregano and basil, smelling so good. I almost feel like just putting them on a plate and eating just onions for dinner. Okay. Now, mix it all up. Dried mushrooms and onions just lathered over our steak bites with our steamed greens and lobster, spicy prawns, and grains, steak and grains, millet, barley, red quinoa, and that's kind of walking in both worlds of cooking some, you know, some steamed greens and grains, and then we're having surf and turf. So we'll just cook that down for a while. And we got these two little delicious guys. In they go. Okay. Then we're gonna do our steak again. We're gonna fry with grapeseed oil. Okay. Let's cover those. Boil them up for 3 minutes. Not very long at all. Take our steak, just get our hands all over the steak and just feel it. Why not? Why not? Oh, now I can't touch my garlic powder. Bear with me. Oh, look at those greens. See if you can get a close-up of those greens. Oh, so that's a whole bushel of broccolini. Okay, so we're just gonna add, we already did season these with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and we're just gonna garlic them up a little bit more. And I'm thinking this is almost done. Uh-oh, I think the lobster's done. Okay, this is where we get into overdrive in the kitchen, right? So we can turn that off. And I'm gonna test a mushroom to see if it's done. A little bit hot. I don't recommend doing that. That's done. Now the prawns aren't done, so I'm gonna turn those up. And it's so hard to tell when your lobster's done. Like literally, how many minutes was that? But you know what? I would rather eat a sort of raw lobster than an overcooked lobster. All right, so our last step is just to fry up our steak bites, and then we'll plate it up and show you how she looks. Okay, so here it is. The lobster on the greens, steamed greens, the 3 grains, and the steak bites on top of onions and mushrooms, and our spicy prawn skewers. Thanks for watching.